welcome back to the Uncommons channel. My name is Blandine, and today has officially started season 2, so you know I am excited because I have a bunch of exciting topics for you guys this season, and I also have a bunch of special guests that will be on this channel. And if you are new to this channel, I highly recommend that you go ahead and check out season 1. We talk a lot about different topics on this podcast. We talk about Christian and non-Christian topics. So, we try to give you guys a variety of topics to keep you guys interested. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to leave the link down below in the description box so you can go ahead and check it out. And I promise you that you will not regret it. And you can also check us out on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and also Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and obviously YouTube. And before we go and jump into this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. And might as well turn on the notification bell, since the bell is like right there. Just click it. It won't hurt you. So let's jump into the video. So for today, we're gonna talk about solo dating. It's the same thing as being single season. It's just another way of putting it. There's a lot of things that we can talk about when it comes to the single season. So instead of just putting all of that into one video, I'm gonna go ahead and split that into 2 videos for you guys. So for today, it's just gonna be part 1, where we're gonna talk about focusing on ourselves, the process, the steps that go into it. And then next week on Wednesday, we're gonna talk about like the timetable for being in the single season, if there is one, and also the expectation and standards that we're gonna set for ourselves when we do go search for love after learning and loving ourselves. So make sure you do come back next week for part 2. Let's jump to part 1. So what does it mean to be in the single season? Honestly, it can mean a lot of things. I think it's a perfect time to learn about yourself, to grow as an individual, to set goals and also achieve those goals. Because during the single season, you can go from being like 0 with your maturity to like 100, just hypothetically speaking. But you can get really far with yourself during your single season. And I don't believe that there's like a set manual when it comes to learning about yourself. It's really based on the type of person that you are. But for me, it's very simple steps. The first, I believe, is having habits, self-love habits. What do you surround your mind with? Like, are you on social media like constantly comparing yourself to other people, or are you spending that quality time with yourself, learning about who you are, learning about your flaws, your weaknesses, not only learning about your strength, you have to also work on your flaws and your weaknesses, so then when you do want to go and search for love, you're not having to worry about working on your relationship and yourself. You only have to worry about working and growing in your relationship. And I also believe that in order to create good self-love habits, you need to have a good mentality. So it's like the thoughts that you have about yourself, are they positive or are they negative? It all starts in the head. If you have negative thoughts about yourself, it's very easy to start telling yourself negative stuff. Telling yourself you're ugly, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too dark, or you're too light, or your hair is not good, your hair's too short, anything. If you don't change the way you process things, if you don't change the way you think about yourself, it can really lower your self-esteem. And then when you're at that level, it's very easy for somebody else to come into your life and manipulate you. So that's why it's very important that your mindset towards yourself is positive. And a way that you can work towards that is by embracing who you are, all of you. You know, a simple way to do that is like every morning before you go out, before you do anything, you can give yourself positivity, saying good stuff about you, saying, oh yeah, maybe today you say your hair looks beautiful, oh you know, your body is beautiful even with all the stretch marks or whatever. You just accept who you are because God created you. So of course you're perfect, you're unique in your own way. So you shouldn't be trying to impress others. The first person that you need to impress is really yourself. And another way to bring positivity into your life is by writing down your emotions, how your day went. You know, instead of holding up all of those anger, disappointment, sadness, if you can't express it to somebody, it's best to just write it down, because you never know that maybe one day you finally let somebody in, and then the best way you can let them in is if they read that notebook. And I truly believe in the term of let go and let God. I feel like holding on to so much anger and the pain and disappointment that someone has brought into your life really brings out your negative side, and it really lowers your energy. And then while you're so focused on that pain that person brought, you're not focusing on healing yourself and moving on, you know, and becoming a better you. And lastly, I just want to say the best way to a healthy relationship with anybody is by having a healthy relationship with yourself. Because, you know, it starts from within. If you don't have a healthy relationship with yourself, then how do you expect to have a healthy relationship with your friends or with your family, and to even go further with your partner? You know, it's hard to build a strong, healthy relationship when you're broken inside. So you really need to take the time to learn about who you are, all your faults, and work on them. Even if you're dating, you should constantly be making a better you. You should constantly be working on yourself, because it is a daily thing. It's a constant thing, you know. It's never gonna go away, and I promise you the reward is gonna be so amazing. You're gonna be so happy that you took the time to learn about who you are. That's all that I have for you guys for today. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments box. I really want to hear from you guys, and let me know what topics you also want me to touch on. Until next time, bye.